So we played that new exciting game, the bioaccumulation game. You probably asked your parents for a copy of it for Christmas.
No.
No, not so much, Briar? Oh. Well, I thought it was kind of fun.
Yeah. I'm sorry I need more friends.
Yeah? Okay, so this comes from section 2.2 in your text. If you have your textbook with you, you should open that up. Dion, that's page 52. Page 52. Dion, page 52. I do. We're going to talk about pesticides. So the question is, how do you define the word pesticide?
I just opened the book and read it.
What did we say, page 52?
Yeah.
No, it's 53.
What is a pesticide? Is it a naturally occurring toxic chemical? Is it a toxic chemical designed to kill weeds? Is it a toxic chemical designed to kill annoying animals? Or is it a toxic chemical designed to kill annoying animals and plants? What do we got here? What's the correct answer?
D.
Most people said D, but the correct answer is D. A toxic chemical designed to kill annoying animals and plants. In fact,
0%. Mike is down right.
correct answer says D.
Mike is 0%.
0 of you passed.
How does that work? I credited.
Well, that's weird. Okay, well, let's try it again. Everybody answer D again. Can you guys put the earmark away, please? Let's try that again. Do you like to eat dandelions?
No, but my dog does.
Yeah. Dandelions were brought over by the Europeans because they thought that it was a food, and we didn't have dandelions until the Europeans came over, so thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot, Europeans.
In this picture, figure 1, what would happen if the grasshoppers are declared to be pests and wiped out? Where are the grasshoppers? So on your one, I'd like you to do this. Get rid of the grasshopper and any of the lines where they go. So too bad squirrels, too bad field mice, too bad hawk, too bad grouse, too bad spider. Okay, so all of those animals suddenly lose what? They lose a source of food. Is there anyone that has no longer a source of food? The hawk's still okay, the grouse is okay?
The deer.
No, the deer's still eating dandelions. The spider has lost all its food source. Right? In this food web, the spider has lost all its food source, so that means spider's gone, which means that goes, and that goes, and that goes. Is there anyone that doesn't have a food source?
Squirrel.
Well, the squirrel's still eating berries from shrubs, right? But you can definitely see that there's a ripple effect, right? It goes through the food web. So if the grasshoppers are declared to be pests, what's the answer? Others lose food sources. And depending on the food web, there could be other animals that die out too, right? Yeah, did you jot that down?
Yeah.
So if I walk over here, I'm going to see that? Oh. So yes, others will lose their food source. Why do farmers want to get rid of pests? Is it because they smell bad? Is it because they ruin their crops so they lose money, or they're hard to work with? Why do farmers want to get rid of pests? They taste funny. I don't know if I like the fact that you know that. Why do farmers want to get rid of pests? Come on, Dion, I need an answer. Everyone's picking B, but that may not be the answer. You're just going to go with the flow? Yes, the correct answer is B. By the way, you are circling the correct answer, right?
No.
Pesticides can also control insects that do what? Spread disease and can kill people, right? Can you give me an example of a pest, maybe not in this country, that can spread disease? Mosquito. Rat is another one. Wood tick, yeah, that's a good point. Wood tick here in Canada, right? For sure. So those are some good examples, right? Mosquito, wood tick. Yeah. Fair enough, Dion. Okay. First generation pesticides. So, if you look at the top of page 53, our attempts to control pests extend back to about 500 BC, when sulfur was first used to repel insects. During the 15th century, arsenic, lead, and mercury were applied to crops as insecticides. What was the problem with these first generation pesticides? Why were the first generation pesticides not very good? You can only select one. They did not work very well. They also acted as a fertilizer and caused plants to grow out of control. I got some bad spelling here. They were also harmful to humans, and they smelled bad. Well, sulfur would smell bad. Lead is poisonous. Why were the first generation pesticides not very good? Many people are selecting C.
Because it's false.
Everyone's answered? And the correct answer is C. Yeah. These first generation pesticides, they weren't very smart. Arsenic, lead, mercury, sulfur, yeah, that's what I want on my food. Right? As many farmers eventually discovered, these substances were not only deadly for insects, but also highly poisonous for people. By the 1920s, farmers had become fully aware of the hazardous effects, and practice was abandoned. Unfortunately, those dangerous substances still show up in some vegetables if they are grown in soils and were treated with the metals for a great number of years. So residue from these old ones can still be found in soils today that they were applied to.
I've never even
Okay.
vegetables again.
No, you can still find in certain areas mercury, sulfur, traces of them in the vegetables that grow there. Okay, so bad idea. Thanks a lot, first generation farmers. Yeah, are you getting that down? Yeah? If I come over here, I'll see it written down there. Nope. Yeah, I'm about to pump the score on. Okay, pull these guys down. I wonder if I should go. Yeah. I think that was kind of a random aspect. It was good. I thought maybe it might come out being quick and all. I guess pretty well. What I might do the next time is get every group. We did 5, but they have to think of it 5 and 5. Seem to be the right ratio. Okay, so yes, the residue from these first generation pesticides can still be found in the soils. In 1763, French gardeners began using nicotine sulfate, a chemical extracted from the tobacco plant to kill aphids. By the mid-1800s, 2 more plant extracts have been developed in the battle against insects, one from the head of the chrysanthemum and the other from the roots of a tropical legume. Okay? So they were trying to make better pesticides. Then we get into what we call the second generation pesticides. Second generation pesticides are chemicals made in a laboratory. Uh-oh. Well, I guess if you were listening, you'd know the answer. What causes a pesticide to be labeled as a second generation pesticide?
He said space. Air made in
I didn't say nothing. Got an answer for me, Jake? A, B, C, or D. What caused the pesticide to be labeled as a second generation pesticide? Come on, Jake.
Oh, results show it. Dude.
Come on, man. Come on. Oh, you wanted to see this. Come on, answer. Correct answer? I gave it away, didn't I? Made in the lab. They're synthetic. Second generation pesticides are synthetic. They're made in a laboratory. In 1939, Paul Mueller found that. Now here, try and say this word. Do you see it there? I'm going to give another sticker away to someone that can say that word properly. Right after the name Paul Mueller. Who wants to try? Right after the name Paul Mueller. Okay, Brian?
Get Siri to tell you how to become us.
No, It's in your book. No,
What?
Pretty close, but
Dilaurel.
Are you looking it up? What are you doing then? Hey, they put that away.
I got it.
What is it?
I got it. TDT.
TDT is correct, Josh.
Why? It sounds like peanut.
Josh gets what? Did you say that?
No.
Josh gets a pencil sharpener.
I actually got it right. You got a pencil sharpener.
No. Here's how you say it. It's dichloro-diphenyl trichloroethane.
Ask her. That's what I said.
Dichloro-diphenyl trichloroethane. You're going to learn what that all means in the chemistry unit. Or commonly known as, Josh? DDT. It's a chemical known since 1874 was a potent insecticide. This discovery forever changed the science of chemical control. It said researchers looking for more such chemicals which developed to protect troops fighting in the tropical jungles of Asia and Pacific during the Second World War. Thousands of pesticides have since been developed. You probably have some in your garage right now. You probably all have a bottle of or a jug of. Starts with an R. Kills weeds. Well, that kills ants and stuff. Roundup. Well done, Jake. Roundup. More than 500 chemical pesticides are registered for use in Canada alone. Worldwide, approximately 2.3 million tons of pesticides are used yearly. Blah, 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 blah. Please look at the bottom there in the classifications. Insecticides like DDT. What about malathion? Anybody know what that's used for? What do they spray malathion for? Kill mosquitoes. Herbicide, weeds, 2,4-D. Sildex or Roundup. 2,4-D is Roundup. Okay? And there's other things like Captan and penicillin. Oh, you should know this one. The process where toxins are passed on to higher trophic levels and then are increased is called biomultiplication, bioamplification, biotoxicity, or toxinification. Dion, I need you to answer, please. No more whiteouts. Okay, what's the process called? Is it biomultiplication, bioamplification, biotoxicity, or toxinification? Really, Brody? How did that happen? You're just sitting there and Mark.
It's on your chair.
Mark, I need an answer. Yes, bioamplification. What did I label it on the board? Bioaccumulation. It's also known as bioaccumulation or even biomagnification. Same concept. The hot gets all the toxins. Pardon me? We are. I just clicked on it. Okay. What I want you to do is I want you to fill in the toxin amounts. I realize yours is kind of tiny, right? I think I have. Where is it? Yes. So I want you to, it's from the book as well, right? So I want you to write here 4P. Actually, no. Is that what it says? 4? Yeah, each 1P each, right? So yeah. So P for poison. 4P. 4P. Yeah, not 4. Not 4 is P's. Okay, so every mouse or whatever those are, voles, shrews, are eating 4 spiders, right? So they're getting 4 poisons, and then along comes Mr. Owl, and he gets 4. Just like in our bioaccumulation game, all the poisons end up where? At the top. At the top. Okay? Now, there's a reason here. Let me just read about bioaccumulation here, okay? Pesticides that contain chlorine, such as DDT and dieldrine, are soluble in fat but not in water. What does soluble in fat mean? What does that mean, Brady Patterson? Soluble in fat. What does soluble mean? Is sugar soluble in water?
Yes.
It's because it will dissolve. So the fact that DDT is soluble in fat means that it will dissolve in fat but not in water. Big deal. Who cares? Question. Why do toxins accumulate in organisms? Why do the toxins stay in the organism? Brian, I need an answer. Dion, I need an answer. Come on, man. Is it because they're not soluble in water? Is it because they are soluble in water? Is it because they're not soluble in fat, or they are good to eat? Why do toxins accumulate? What does the word accumulate mean? Hang out or gather, increase, right? Why do toxins accumulate in organisms? Is it because they're not soluble in water, they are soluble in water, they're not soluble in fat, or they are good to eat, like cheeseburgers? Got an answer? Brody, Dion, I need an answer. You should pay attention. It'll be a whole lot easier because I've already given the answers. I wish you would realize that. Why is it? A, they are not soluble in water. And my friends, big idea for the day. This is the important thing. This is the thing you're going to be tested on. I'm about to give you the answer to the test question. This means that when we played the
bioaccumulation game,
what did I ask each group to give me? 1 food, 1 water, or 2 foods and 2 waters. How come? Because they use it up for energy, right? Why did I not ask for poison? Because it can't be eliminated. When the snake eats the poison, they cannot get rid of it. Whether they pee it out, or they sweat it out, or whatever. They cannot eliminate it. It stays in their body, and it
bioaccumulates.
This, my friends, is the big idea for the day. It's important that you understand that. Okay? Why did I not put what? Why did I put pee? Oh, urine. Well, I'm trying to be scientific, you know. Come on. Okay, so they are soluble in fat. They stay in the organism's body. They do not get eliminated. That's the important thing. True or false? DDT can accumulate in humans. I haven't given this answer yet. You might have to read ahead. Bottom of page 54. Correct answer? Yeah, it's true. Very true. It says right there. The irony of the insecticides is that although insecticides were developed to rid the world of harmful insects, they had a much greater effect on humans. Like other top predators, like the hawk in our game, humans are subject to bioamplification. Evidence that DDT was beginning to accumulate in humans was collected in the 1950s and 1960s. DDT levels became especially high in humans who lived where DDT was sprayed on crops. However, anyone who ate crops in these areas or ate animals that had fed on the crops was exposed to DDT. Concern about this growing threat was so great that the use of DDT, dichloro-diphenyl trichloroethane, was banned in Canada in 1971 and in the United States in 1972. The ban hasn't totally eliminated the problem. Migratory birds like the mallard duck, Canada goose, and peregrine falcon winter in Central America and Mexico, where DDT is still used. Who goes out and hunts Canada geese in the room? Anyone? You may be eating DDT. Fish living in the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans also migrate up and down the coast. So we have not completely eliminated the problem. Banned in Canada and the U.S., but still in use in Mexico. Why is this a problem? Do I have the answer here? Why is it still a problem? And this is where we'll end for the day. Wasn't it? Wasn't it Brody and Braden that put their hand up, said they went and hunted Canada goose?
So we can't eat Brody and Braden?
That's correct, Dion. Well played. So if you're looking for something to eat, avoid Brody and Braden. They have high levels of DDT in them. Now, birds migrate from Mexico and Brody and Braden eat them. The birds. Right? Not the Mexicans. Or, yeah, not each other. Okay, we'll wind it up there, you guys. The big idea is that solubility in fat thing, okay? You cannot eliminate them. All right, back up for the day.
Oh, yeah.